thanks for watching Dee Dee Croy with My Favorite Groomer on YouTube. I am doing a response to Lois. She had a question on the dog up stand. She asked me, she's never used it before, obviously, and she wanted to know, like, is it gonna work? And so I wanted to let her know I've posted, videos of me using the product. I cannot post, like, every groom, but I use it on 99.9% of the grooms. And why? Because it is definitely something you can use every groom. It doesn't hurt the situation at all. So if you have a dog that you want to go fast on, or go faster, I should say, then if the dog's sitting at all, you're going to save so much time on having a stand, helping it stand itself up during the whole groom. So then you can quickly do nail trimming, do the whole back of the dog, obviously underneath the dog and the side, underneath the legs. You're going to have to move the dog up stand, but you're going to increase your speed. You're going to help dogs that have hip dysplasia, who have bad knees. You're going to bad ACLs. You're going to truly help a dog when you have something assisting it to stand up, especially like these small dogs that are getting these ACL surgeries, double ACL surgeries, which I do groom these dogs, and I know you guys have seen them, or the parent said the back be careful with her back, things like that. You're going to prop that baby under the dog, and you're going to have a dog that's assisted during the whole groom, right? It's just, who doesn't want that? So it's a really big deal. This product isn't invented to make money. This product is invented to help dogs and help us groomers. This is my reply to her. I think it's really important that I read it all out to you guys, because this dog up stand is not something I take lightly. I've been needing this stand for years, and my brother-in-law helped me make it come alive, and I appreciate you, Tim. So it's really, and we're a military family, by the way. He's a military spouse, and I'm a prior military, so like, support your military. Why not throw that in there? But the response is, Lois, thanks a lot for your message. I can tell you that since I've had the stand, which I'd be grooming dogs, and I'm like, I've got to hold this dog up the whole time. It's so irritating. It's hard on my body. It's hard on my hand. Gosh, I suck at the video today, you guys. My bad. So my response is like, this is something I use every day. It's not if I'm going to use it anymore. It's like, I got it. I'm using it on every dog. Like, why not? I can tell you, since I've had the stand, I use it for every dog I have on the table. I use both the large and the small. I have one for like the golden retrievers, and who doesn't want a stand that will hold up a freaking 100-pound dog? You know what I'm talking about. You're like constantly pressuring. Do you know how much pressure is on an 80-pound dog on your hand while you're holding it up the whole time? A lot. If it isn't, if I'm going to use it, I am going to use it because I have it. Now that I have it, it's like I want it under that dog. And once you use it on a couple dogs, if you're lazy, I loaned it out to a veterinarian. I loaned it out to a groomer. If you just skip it and you just continue with your normal habit of grooming, which is no assist, then you're going to forget to use it. Your habit now, once you get the stand, is you're going to put it under every dog. You're going to get your dogs used to the stand, just like you got them used to getting on the table. You're going to get those dogs used to the stand. You're going to get your hand used to, like, wow, like, I'm not using my hand the whole time. It's going to be so amazing. It assists the pet when I do nail trimming, simple nail trimming on a dog. I had one dog that was aggressive a couple days ago, Chihuahua, and first thing I did was tighten the groom loop so it had less area to bite me and swing back. And then I put the dog up stand under the dog to just give it a more of like ooh, what's this? Like, ooh, I gotta stand still. And he did. And I got the nail trim done without being bit. It was awesome. So I'm constantly training myself on how to use the product too. So I did it assists the pet when doing nail trimming. It helps them stay stood up while being able to groom and use both hands. When's the last time you actually got to use both hands? For me, it's I do a lot of senior disabled dogs, so I don't get to use both my hands very often, so having the dog up stand is so important to me. Of course, there are going to be thoughts about any product in your head. I get that. I went to the groom room in near Watauga, Fort Worth, Texas the other day, last week. I did to demo the product, and it held up a rat terrier the entire time I was in there demoing the product, the small one. And I was like, look, you guys, it held up this rat terrier. The rat terrier was done being groomed. Nails were already done, but the point is it held that dog up the whole time. The dog was resting on the dog up stand the whole time I was doing the briefing, which is like 20 minutes. It was awesome. They were all impressed. I think with a lot of groomers, it's hard to change something you've been doing until it causes pain to us. Right now, like using our hands to hold up a dog while the other hand does all the clipper work. We are used to what we normally do, and so it's hard to introduce a new tool, especially an expensive one, that will be so helpful on your hands though. I'm surrounded by owners of grooming salons and mobile grooming that I know have had surgery recently. I actually saw one of paparazzi's clients came into me, and I asked why, why are you changing? Why are you changing groomers? Because I want to do something different for that person that someone else isn't. And this lady said, the owner of Paparazzi, he's an amazing groomer, recently had hand surgery, and he's going to be recovering for like 5 to 6 months. And I was like, are you serious? I was like, this is just horrible, So his grooms have all gone other places, and so I just recently reached out to him and said, hey, send them to me, and I'll give you a cutback of your own clients until you get to a point where you can function, and then you take your clients back. Like, I told him, don't lose your clients over this surgery. Another lady, Christy at Pampered Paws, recently had hand surgery. And I just want to say, us groomers are going to have hand surgery. It might be an option. I don't want to have hand surgery because I talked to Christy, and she was like, it's one of the worst things she did. She said, I think this is okay for me to say this, but that's what she told me, because they don't heal back the same, and you're out for a certain period of time, and then you have to stop doing certain things. I've gotten some of her clients. Thank you, Christy, for sending them my way. Appreciate that. I don't know if it has a lot of impact to do with your hand surgery, but I appreciate you. The effects of grooming on our body and our hands is real, and we need to be proactive about fixing it. Not only is this product going to help you, the groomer, but the dog too. There are dogs we are grooming that have serious back, hip, and joint problems, including hip dysplasia, and this product assists these aching bodies too. I invented this product along with my brother-in-law Tim, who made it come alive, because I do this every day, all day, and I will use it every day, all day. I have a large and a small one in my grooming trailer. I have a large and a small one in my grooming salon. It is worth it. Like, I can't tell you there's dogs I couldn't have done if I didn't have that dog up stand underneath it. There's just no way. Those 2 Airedales that weighed like 85 pounds, 12 years old, never been groomed before, never been on a table. There was no way me and that mom could have had those dogs stay on the table without the dog up stand. It's just more of a tool than you can imagine. I don't need to tell you how important it is to safeguard our #1 tool, which is our hands, because I know y'all know exactly what I mean. In my opinion, it's worth every penny you spend on it. Shipping and handling is pretty expensive these days, so if you want a more accurate quote, you can email me, but it's I think it's like $30-something within the nation. I think that's pretty cheap. I haven't done the numbers for different states yet, but I do plan on doing that. And then the shipping